Before we start today's video, guys, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to cop your official copy of Mike the PI's Quick Guide for Empowering Black Men to Travel More, written by yours truly, available in paperback form, as well as ebook, available on Amazon.com. If you look at the description, the link in the description there below, you'll see the copy of the book. Make sure you go get your copy. Definitely one hell of a read. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. Sponsored by myself.
Oh shit!
My son is hungry! My son is hungry! You gotta eat! My son is
Hey,
hungry!
it's cool.
My son is hungry!
It's cool.
I don't have fucking money!
It's good.
My son is hungry! No! Shit!
Wait, what do you want?
Shit! No! My son is hungry!
How much is
I'm
it?
gonna steal! I don't care! I'm gonna
How much
take
is it? How much is
I'm
it?
gonna take it!
Hey, I'll pay for it.
My son is hungry!
I'll pay
He
for
is
it.
hungry! They took everything from me today!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Good Doc back again once again. Let's lock in. The other day, I was at McDonald's, right? This young lady catches me on the way in. She explains to me her situation, and she was like, "Can you do something to help me out?" I'm like, "Cool, what do you want?" All right, it didn't matter to me. She's like, "It doesn't matter." And so I just went in there, bought a couple of burgers, a couple of chicken sandwiches and some fries and stuff so that they can have a meal for now and then something for later, right? And then I went on about my business. TLC said it best. But in this situation, I feel it was the complete opposite. Wasn't there a song that they made that says, "I ain't too proud to beg" or some shit like that? I believe that was TLC. Apparently in this situation, it was the complete opposite. Now, shout out to attorney Dennis Sperling for putting together the short clip of this particular young lady losing it, going ballistic inside of a grocery store because her child was hungry. Now, I understand we all go through stuff, man. I'm no different than everybody else, and I would want somebody to be there to help me out if I was going through it as well. But what really boggles my mind about this entire situation with this young lady is it doesn't seem like she asked for help, because the gentleman who was recording basically said, "Whatever it is, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for it." But yet and still, you hear this over emotional young lady, and I can understand, man, the emotions get the better of us sometimes. But she was yelling out, "I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. There ain't nothing you could do about it." So rather than asking for help, you would rather just steal it, right? Now, I get it. Some people have a lot of pride, and I know it takes a lot for a person to swallow their pride and ask for help. I get it. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, I think that if your kid is hungry, look, as a parent, and I'm not a parent yet, but as a parent, I would like to believe that I will do everything humanly possible to make sure that my kid and my kid or my offspring is taken care of for the rest of their life. On good times, bad, challenging times, not, I'm gonna do whatever it fucking takes to make sure that my child stays fed, make sure they got a roof over their head. And I don't think that's just a man's thought, because women feel the same way too. They're gonna do whatever they can for their children, and yet and still, her response to her child being hungry is, "Let me go in this store and steal this shit and walk out." Not necessarily ask, like, "Look, I'm kind of going through something right now." I mean, it doesn't look like she asked, because had she, it's very rare that people turn her down like that. But usually when people are going through it, there's food banks, there's all types of places you can go to get free food. I mean, during the pandemic, Jesus, I mean, how many food lines were open at churches and stuff like that, just giving away free food? Trust me, I know. And especially a single mother, come on, man. They're gonna make sure you take it care of, because they damn sure gonna make sure that kid is taken care of as well. But your response is to go into a store and try to steal it? And then you wonder why the narrative about us as African Americans is so damn bad. Now, again, let's not make this about race. I know a lot, but you get it, right? It's like they expect, seems like they expect us to go in there and steal shit, right? And she's not helping the case at all, right? And the poor child, yo, oh my God, if I feel bad for anybody, it's the child. This man has to sit there and watch his mother, A, have a nervous breakdown, B, get harassed. Not, I wouldn't say harassed, but, have people trying to, do something to his mom right in front of his face. And the kid's like, no. I don't know what he's saying no to, but he's like, no. I don't know if he's telling his mom to calm down or tell him, no, don't take my mom or some shit like that. But she's over here having a nervous breakdown, an emotional breakdown. But yet and still, I would hope that she would be in a position to ask for help, but it doesn't look like she wanted any help. She just wanted to steal. That don't make no sense to me. Right? Now, again, in fairness, there may be more to the backstory that I am missing, so let me make sure that I note that. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the world has come to when it comes down to... Let me sit down for a minute. But I want to talk to you about something, because this one right here is a real one when it comes to like stealing and thievery and shit like that. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but people have been showing me videos of people breaking into people's cars in California. They're showing me videos of people going in high-end luxury branded stores and shit and just taking shit and just walking out, 4 or 5 of them at a time and stuff. And of course, the people can't do anything about it. They can't stop them. I'm pretty sure most of these places are insured, so it's not really an issue. But it is an issue because these people are going into stores and establishments and stealing shit. Not to mention all of the looting that was happening when businesses were shutting down and setting businesses on fires. It was a lot of that stuff going on. And I still believe to an extent that's going on today. And it's almost as if stealing has become second nature. I think I'm seeing it a lot more in the California area on the West Coast. I don't know about Detroit or any of the other areas that seem to be hit the hardest when it comes to looting and stuff like that. But it's happening, and it's happening more often than not. And unfortunately, now let me make sure I state this because I want to make sure I get it right. Yes, white people were part of the looting as well during the pandemic time. But right now, with the people who are breaking into these stores and shit and stealing luxury brands and stuff that I've seen online and whatnot, they look like me. And it ain't that they probably ain't even hungry or hurting for nothing. They just scamming or fucking just stealing because that's what they want to do. Right? Granted, it's probably really lucrative. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure it is. But this is it for us, man. This is where we're at. This is what we have somewhat allowed to be acceptable. Heaven forbid the police get involved and something bad happened to the person that was actually committing the crime. Oh my God, heaven forbid the police do something to the person that was actually committing the crime. See, you see how warped all this is, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see how effed up, with all due respect, how effed up the United States has become? Then you wonder why. You already know the segue, ladies and gentlemen. You know the segue. Now you see why a lot of us are going overseas, man. Honestly, we really don't have these issues and problems overseas. My life isn't really in danger overseas like that. I'm able to live my best life. I live and let live. But now it's just so crazy here in the States, man. First of all, that you're stealing and you're allowed to get away with it. Right? People are just letting you walk out their stores with their product. But don't shoot them. Don't do that. You kill them, guess who's in trouble? Don't let the police come through and try to do their job, because you already know there's always an issue with the black and the blue and all that stuff, right? So it's kind of like the people in authority, their hands are tied. It's the craziest thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done. That's it. That's it for me. I have nothing to say in this video. I wish nothing but, prayers up for people who are going through it, because I know the hard times out there. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I'm not stupid. I'm not oblivious. And I'm not saying that people aren't willing to do whatever it is they got to do to make sure that they can to make sure they stay fed and all of the like. I respect it. But to what extent? Am I just supposed to be okay with you committing illegal acts to survive? All right? Instead of asking for help, you know? I'd rather you ask than just take. But again, there's a world where people are like, yo, I will take before I ever ask. And that's always going to be the divide. That's always going to be something that's gonna continue the path that people are on. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know, man. This has been a good doc, yo. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to support in any capacity, comment down below. Let me know how you feel. If you want to support, you already know how to do. Thank you button right there below the comment section. Up above, you see the Cash App, PayPal joint. Also in the description. Make sure you get a copy of the books. I didn't think I was going to let y'all slide with that one. New merch drop. If I haven't told you already, I'm telling you now. We got new merch now. Look down below, somewhere down there. And my store is connected here on the tube. All right, so y'all should be able to check out some of the items that we have in our merch store. All right, love y'all, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.